welcome to another quick video update from me. It's Sunday the 21st of March. I'm out on the first hole. I'm going to show you the bunkers in a second. In the shop this morning I only took about 6 calls for tee bookings, so it's great to see that nearly all of you are managing to use the online system. That's the quickest way to get a booking. If you call in the shop and I'm on the phone, if I'm on my own, then you've got to wait to get through. But the system seemed to work well. There's still some slots available for Wednesday. There's slots available on Monday evening, Monday afternoon, if you fancy 9 holes. That would be my preferred way to play my way back in. Just a nice, gentle, stress-free 9 holes on the first or second day. Right, let's have a look at these bunkers.
So here's the bunkers at the bottom end of the first fairway. As we said before, they're pretty much out of reach, but what they do is they define the end of the fairway. They're big and bold so you can see them. They define the bottom end. They anchor that corner of the fairway and give it definition and shape. They're a really good addition to what was already a good hole, but they make it complete at the bottom end of the fairway here.
This is the 16th bunker, smaller than the other bunkers. The reason for that is that it's at a pinch point in the fairway. I think I paced it across at 21 yards between the side of the bunker and the trees on the left hand side of the fairway. It's a nice little bunker, again sitting into a sort of corner of the hole. This is 275 yards from the tee. You can see at the bottom of the bunker is the drainage line. That's at the lowest point where all the water will feed to. That runs off through a drainage channel into a soakaway. The turf is what we're waiting for now. We're waiting for this turf to knit in. Once the turf in the bottom has really knitted into the soil and dug its way in, and that'll be nice and firm. The base of the bunker will be solid, and we can then start to install the sand. 50 millimeters first of all, whacker plated in, compacted in. Hopefully we get a bit of rain and water it in just to make sure it's nice and compacted. We'll leave that for a couple of weeks and then add in the second layer on top. Nice shape to these bunkers, nice clean revetted edge. That's what we want. Finally, the 18th bunker. It's a big one. It's not finished yet. They actually ran out of turf, so they're back early this week, and we'll be finishing this one off with more turf. Again, you can see the drainage line in the bottom running off through a soakaway into the rough. I think I said this was at 280 from the tee. It's actually 260 from the tee at the front and 280 at the back. So this will catch a few people. Some of the bigger hitters can reach this. I'll play a game with the scratch team boys where whoever is last to go in a bunker pays a penalty to the other players. I think this will catch a few of them out. They're daft enough to hit driver up here, Ozza, Baxter, and they'll find this bunker. So it's going to be in play. However, your course strategy should be such that you don't reach it. So we took great care and didn't allow the contractors that built the new bunkers to come onto the fairways. They didn't cross any fairways at any point, but they have left some tracks, faint tracks, here on the bottom end of the first fairway in the rough. These will be treated and will recover quite quickly. As the weather warms up, that's not an issue. There's a couple of small areas that are slightly worse that we will re-turf at the contractor's expense. That was part of his contract, and we'll make good those areas. We had an inch of rain during the time he was on site, and that's why the ground churned up a little bit in some areas, but as I said, we kept him off the fairways. The site at this railway line at the side of the 17th tee has been really nicely tidied up. A membrane's been put down, and we're going to recycle some wood chip from trees that were removed on the 10th hole to make room for the new 10th fairway. We're going to recycle wood chip from that and use it to hold down the membrane and keep this area neat and tidy. New paths that were put in on the 1st, the 6th, the 10th, which was extended, have all now been dressed with red paved material, tidied up. All the paths will be tidied up prior to reopening and redressed with more material where necessary. I'm on the 17th tee. I just thought I'd stop here because this hole looked great in the sunshine. You're in for a treat. You really are. I'm sorry it's been so long, but not much we could do about that. The tees will be treated. They're looking good. They'll be treated again for moss, which creeps in during the winter. That will cause some blackening as the moss dies, and then with the warmer temperatures, the grass will infill that, will feed the grass and encourage a bit of growth, and that'll get rid of all the moss. But just so you know, there might be some black patches on some of the tees when you come back. We don't do that work in the winter because if the grass isn't growing, it won't infill and you're left with mud. Enjoy, this looks great. So here I am on 18. You'll see all of the rough has been cut underneath the trees. If you find yourself off the fairway, you shouldn't be in long grass at BSGC. We like it cut quite neatly like this, where you can find your ball easily, not hold up play, and your second shot will be hampered by having to negotiate the trees. That's the penalty for being in here. We don't want you having to look for your ball forever. We want you to find it, play it, keep moving. Thanks for watching. I'll keep doing these video updates. They seem reasonably popular. I think nearly 500 people watched the last one and 800 watched the one before that. So I'll keep doing them through the season. It'll be a good method of communicating news and results as we get into, thankfully, the competitive season. I'll be in the shop all this week in the mornings to help you with the booking system should you need me. Mark and Helena are back on Wednesday. They're back full time from them. We've got a lot of stock to take delivery of and book in. General retail opens on the 12th of April. That's when the shop will properly open. We're open as a reception in the meantime. However, if you need anything, I can sell you stuff on a collection basis. We'll monitor the booking system. You allow 2 bookings per week at the minute from Saturday to Fridays. If usage isn't sufficient and there is space, then the board can make a decision on that. They will have the data and the information that they need to increase that number if we can. However, we'll monitor it. We can't make any promises other than the fact that we've got the information that we need to make a decision. Have a great week. Look forward to seeing you on the 29th.